And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A man from nearby Wichita. It's Breece Hall. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have her.
It is amazing, isn't it, that we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
This will be caught inside the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Viking.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Look at 19.
Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now it's Richardson. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and run again with Blue. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Tag, 18, run, Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Broncos, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 99 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Chiefs have 1 and 6 now. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Warriors, here we go, here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down,
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Complete on the crosser to Hall. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Come on. 19 tight.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. These two teams all tied after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Let go.
On the counter, it's Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, break.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll find Hall. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll give to Hall. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Breece Hall. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Back to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
It's a pickup of 6.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football that way. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 60 Vikings.
And Richardson back to throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
And the Vikings first down.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead is Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Third. Right there. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Gotta be lying. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Paul want to give up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Paul again on second down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. In motion goes the tight end. Richardson shotgun on third down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1. Now he's going to step up and run. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. It's caught inside the 25. 33 yards that time. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Bates' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Go check. Go check.
In motion left, Flowers. A final shot before the half, Richardson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2nd and 5. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air with Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
In motion, the tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that. He's got a man, complete. And he gets all the way down to the... A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18, 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jaden Blue, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
60 vices, 60 vices. Hey, smash front over. Let's go.
Richardson. From the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 18. Ready.
Hall again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's got some space here. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jaden Blue with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Point after try forthcoming. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now 2nd and 5.
Look at my team.
A handoff for Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Look at my team. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
60 Mavericks. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cut 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Drops it to Blue, complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Panther 11.
Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Got it. Ready?
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now Richardson going to shift things up. This is Hall. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
60 Vikings, 60 that's...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
19 tight, Bronco 80, 79 Bronco, 19 Lion, 60 Bobcat, 6 Dragon 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going to look to throw. It is intercepted at the goal line. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast End zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
Not your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? They're the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield. Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Get up. Go.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Stephanie. Forward, Viking 8. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Let go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They go again with Blue. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. They go with Blue between the tackles. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Bates' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down.
Come on, let's go. Past the 60, past the 60.
Now Richardson. And he's taken down. Chief sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Mustang 19, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 17. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
One last shot for Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for